Hello and welcome back to SNMGD. My name is Mathadar. Pleasure to see y'all. And we are back with our Starfield. Now,
Whoa, that water's cold.
oh, thank you, Ecstasy. I will drink some water. Thank you very much. That sounds good. Chugana aqua? Okay. Agua. Wait, no, it's a Q. Aqua. All right. So, cruise mode. You can travel around. It's got an automatic thing. I could turn autopilot off. It'll just fly to wherever it flies. I can set it for as fast as I want to make it. This is with autopilot off, but speeding up towards Kurtz. Turn autopilot off. I was going to let it fly as it does, and it will automatically turn us away from Kurtz and get us moving while I drink some water. Oh, I'm also small. Let me go figure out why I'm small. Wait, hold on. No, cruise mode. Oh, it stopped automatically at the planet. Oh, that's cool. It stopped automatically at the planet. Okay, there we go. Go back to just that. All right, and now I'm back. There we go. Much better. Fluffy tail and all. That's fair. I don't know. The customizable spaceship side of this is really good. Like, I love being able to build your own ship in this. Nope, we got a ship coming in towards us. I think we're getting a interception. Get up here. I'm gonna walk around my ship while it flies around. And it will tell us we get an encounter. Because that's the thing, is you can actually, when you get a bigger ship with a big crew, you can sit here and talk to all your crew members, everything else, and then get interrupted by something going on outside. So you can come and see what it is. So you could do the classic Star Trek thing of just flying through to boldly go where only a few people have been before. Because I can't say no one's been before, because there's settlements on almost every planet, but not every planet. But this is obviously a pretty cool mode. I do like it. All right, let's go to full speed here. This is full speed, just letting the free spaces thing happen. We're just traveling around space. So we're cruising at maximum speed here. Alright, so there's Olivos over there. So yeah, you could travel to Olivos by just going over there. Let's go to Olivos. There's Olivos. So you can travel to Olivos, let's see all the moons. And you can travel to Olivos itself. There's a ship over there. That's very cool. I really like the way that they did the space travel in here. It's very much like in Star Citizen, games like that, where you're traveling between planets. You can actually see the distances. Here's a star station. And now it's going to say, hey, do you want to go to that planet? If not, turn away. There we go. It automatically turned me away. And that's probably back to regular speed. But if I want to, I could say, oh, I'm going to go investigate, like, pick a spot there, Ecstasy, let's go to it. I want to see what all happens, because I'm going to let you direct this, because if you want me to go build a ship, I can cheat myself in some money and start building a ship. Like, I can do that. I don't mind. Because there's a lot of good designs out there. It's crazy. The fact this wasn't in the base game is crazy to me. Shipbuilding? All right, I'll do that. Let me take us to Jemison. Let me go set it for autopilot. And I'm going to show you what that looks like. Here's autopilot at regular speed. Want to get up? And now it's going to take us to Jemison. So we can sit here and do whatever we want. So, let's see. We've got weapons. We just started out a new game, of course. Got some modified things. This one's got a large magazine. I'm probably going to keep that one. Going to modify all the guns. We've leveled up. Let me go ahead and do, since you want to see that, then I'm going to have to get into orbital starship engineering. So I need 8 more points of that. So let's do piloting. What's it called? Hold on. Yeah, that's it. There you go. So now I have to destroy 5 ships before I can level up to the next one. Because everything in this game is based around you doing something to level it up. And it shows in the bottom left how far we are from our target. So in this case, it shows that we are 1,100 and 1,100 like light seconds, because it's light years and it's actually got light seconds. So that's how many seconds it takes to travel between those planets. And we're going to Jemison directly. So if we're just wandering around over here doing other stuff, eventually we'll just end up at Jemison. Let me go put the guns in there. Let's see. Throwables, we'll keep the frag grenades. Let's put all the modified guns in there, except for the ones we're carrying. Let's put the other packs away. Let's put the other helmets away. Let's put the other outfit away. Resources, let's store all those. I got action figures. Keep the digipics. Drop the notes. All right, there we go. But I love the fact you can sit here and go wander around, do other things. So if I had a big ship, I'd actually do more. But it'll tell me when we get there, too. So since I have an autopilot. So here it is speeding up to go there faster. So now it shows we're slowing down because we're getting close. There's the planet. And now it's going to notify me when we're here. 4,000 kilometers, 3,000 kilometers. It's slowing down. Let's see if it turns towards the planet. I'm curious if it does that. Yep, here it is. We've arrived. Isn't that cool? We also leveled up from traveling. So just wandering around, we got it. So, let's see here. To get Starship Engineering, I'm going to need to get 7 more points. So what I'm going to do is I'll get Boost Pack. Let's do targeting, because we want to be able to target specific parts of ships. All right, so we are at Jemison.
Yay!
Oh, yeah, we got Bubble. I haven't had any today. Sure. Stephanie was busy outside working out stuff. Oh, so that's the encounter we have. We encountered a ship. It's a party cruise. All right, let's talk to him.
Hey, friend, you want to come over? We've got plenty of drinks and food.
All right, are we going to go join the party? We going to ask what occasion it is? What do we want to do? 1, 2, or 3? Because there's so many new encounters out there. Oh, ecstasy. They also redid the POI system. The point of interest system on planets has massively changed. They made it to where you will see less of the same thing all the time like it used to be. Where you'd see like the same dungeon 3 times in a row. They made it so it's much less likely for certain ones. Some of the more rare ones are now actually rare. All right, I'll join the party.
Really? Great! We'll open the hatch for you.
All right, let's go board. This is not a mod. This is not a mod. This is the base game. I am not playing modded. The free lanes just came out today. So this is unmodded. That's why it's called Starfield Free Lanes. If you look at the name of the stream, that's why I called it that, because that's what it literally is right now. So I'm trying to see what the game is like without any mods before I go back
Welcome
and...
to the party. Glad you could make it.
Are we going 0G?
Good question. Why don't we let the newcomer decide?
Do we want to go 0G?
Our pilot loves to invite new people on board.
Wow, they really are a party ship, aren't they? They
Out
got
here in the
themselves
stars,
some...
You can do whatever you want.
That's fair. Wow, they
Plenty
got
to
all the
drink.
stuff.
Not enough to eat,
Breadsticks.
though.
Taking the money. They're so drunk they won't even realize it took the money. Or high. Lager. Oh! Oh, I get his drink? Alright. Hell yeah.
Yes? Well, what do you think, friend? Gravity on or off?
Off! Let it fly!
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Turning off gravity in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Nice! Now we're at 0G, baby! Hell yeah!
0G's fun, but it makes drinking awkward. Ever get a wet burp? It's because there's no gravity to push the liquid down.
Okay, I didn't know about that. That's kind of cool.
Out here in the void, there are no rules. Only the music. Welcome, welcome.
Have a drink.
Here,
Bars on the
have a
lower
drink.
deck.
Oh, thank you! Canuck Maple Cola. Alright.
Glad you. Not everyone I hear takes the invite, but that's their loss.
Agreed. Alright. This
I
is
like
cool.
drinks. Don't get me wrong, but I sure wouldn't mind a hit of Aurora.
I don't think they have Aurora on board
Glad
this ship.
you could make it.
Indeed. What else you got in here? Yeah, pretty
Stay as
cool.
long as you like. It'll be a while before the gravity's fixed.
It'll be a while before the gravity's fixed. Oh no! Did she just like pull the plug on it? She didn't actually turn it off normally? Oh no. That's unfortunate. Oh, Merlot? Sure, I'll take it. That's good Merlot. All right, let's go
Out
see
here
what's
in the stars,
downstairs.
You can do whatever you want.
All right. Oh wow, they have they have all the alcohol. Wow, look at all that alcohol. Holy moly. All right, let's see what's down here.
The music on this ship is a mood.
It really is. It is there, bud. Oh wow, they got a research station here and everything. What do they got over here? More alcohol. Wow, they really are a party place, aren't they?
I give this party 5 stars. Look out the cockpit, and you might even see him.
Everyone I meet on this cruise has a good vibe.
Agreed. Oh wow, they're just all having a wild time, aren't they? Ooh, cred stick. There's one over there too. Thanks for the creds.
This party is stupid fun.
Agreed. I hope y'all enjoyed the 0G. That's my idea, apparently. Or I agreed to it. Flush Galacticat. What? Oh, it's stuck in there pretty good.
Why walk when you can float?
Agreed. Why walk when you can float? I agree. Look at the ribbons hanging from the ceiling. That's great. Oh, the cylindrical glass is bouncing against the ceiling.
You won't hear music like this anywhere but here.
Oh, I'm sure we'll hear it elsewhere.
You don't get a foamy head on your beer when you turn off the gravity, but you can still get drunk.
Yes? What?
You can. You can definitely still get drunk. Oh, look at that water pitcher floating past us.
This a beat.
That's fair. It's a good beat.
Why are there 2?
You're drunk. That's why. That's why there's 2 of me.
Plenty to drink.
Oh, it's a lime floating
Not enough
past
to
us.
eat, though.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to try and eat in this current condition. Not with us bouncing off the walls,
I'm
literally.
drinking apple cider. It's got those fine apple bits that give it a tangy flavor.
Why
It won't
walk
get
when
you
you
drunk.
can float?
Exactly. All right.
This party is stupid fun.
It is indeed. All right.
I give this party 5 stars. Look out the cockpit.
Yeah,
you
research
might even
stations.
see 'em.
Music on this ship is a mood.
All right, let's head on out of here. I wanted to see the party ship. It did not disappoint. It's definitely a party ship. What the hell is that? Oh, it's the waste bin. Their waste bin's floating in the air too. They
You
didn't
don't
have
get a
it.
foamy head on your beer when you turn off the gravity, but you can still get drunk.
All right, let's head up to our ship. That's kind of cool. They were nice. They gave us alcohol and credits. Oh, I can still hear their music. Hey, Monstrous, do you mind getting me some soda? We got a ecstasy paid for the soda pop. If not, I could go get some. I don't mind. I just, since you're on. That was the party ship. It's apparently one of the new encounters. As I said, they added a lot. I absolutely love the cruise mode, though. It's a mood. It's really cool. It's something they added just now. I don't have to do that. You can hold down T or you can hit F, and then it'll show cruise mode. Whoa! Ah, the ship left. They must have got the gravity repaired, or they just jumped while they were still at low gravity. That's interesting. All right, let's go to... Wait, oh, there's the planet. Let's go to Jemison. Let me love you! Okay, fair enough, my love. All right, let's go to cruise mode. Oh wow, it just took me straight out of the encounter. That's pretty cool. All right, we're going to Jemison now. Let's go there. So you can do is you can get up, see, and it will automatically take me there. I don't have to touch the controls or anything. Now it's got autopilot. You can walk around your ship and everything else. It'll let you know when you arrive. At the bottom left, it shows we're 21,000 kilometers away from it. And you can actually watch it go by as well. If you're in the ship, though, you can actually look around. See your ship flying through space and everything. You could also direct it, because you don't have to go in a specific location. I'm just using autopilot, so I can look around. Let's see, decorate. There it is. There's the captain's locker. The learned astronomer apparently is the one he had in there. Interesting. Whoop. There it is. It just says we had an encounter because we're here. Oh yeah, it's even got an autopilot button now. See, they added that. That wasn't there before. So let me go ahead and get back in. And now we'll do the encounter. So it gives you an alert. Look at that, all the scanning stuff. All right, so let's go down to the planet. So there's the lodge. Hold on, let's see here what we got. I don't want to go straight to the lodge, though. All right, fine. I'll have to click on it because I don't want to go to the lodge. I want to actually go to the to Atlantis. We're Carrie Ramirez, PhD, because we're a doctor. Blame Wolf for the naming convention. So this ecstasy, remember how Coruscant looked? This is what Coruscant looks like in the base game. Notice the massive difference. A good god, did they spend a lot of work on Coruscant. Oh good, the boost pack works. That's an interesting sound. Huh. Alright. Kind of an interesting sound. Alright, so this is...
Hey, what can I do for you?
The ship services tech. This is where you build all the ship stuff. Obviously, I'm going to need to gain some levels and stuff in order to get this, because I don't have the levels of starship engineering or starship design. This one allows the installation of improved ship modules. I can get regular modules, though, so I can do the shipbuilding. So I'm going to do shipbuilding now. So I'm going to do the cheat, the classic cheat that anyone in any Bethesda game knows this one very well. Player.add item, F, and then you can add however much you want. I'll add 1,000,000. There you go. Because F is whatever game system they use, F is always the amount of money. So anyone who's ever played a Bethesda game knows player.add item, F, and then the amount. In Skyrim, it's septums. In Fallout 4, it's caps. In Starfield, it is, of course, whatever the currency is here. Credits, I guess. Pardon me. Sneeze, apparently. So sneeze so hard my module spun around.
I can help you with?
I'd like to purchase a vehicle.
Okay, no problem.
All right, so now I'm going to spend 25,000. And now I have vehicles I can move around. So this is a vehicle I have that I can drive around on the planet. That's in the base game. This is all base game. No mods at the moment. All right, now I would like to ships they have for sale.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
All right, so here's the base ships. Now, the thing is, we don't care what ship we start out with. We're going to rip it apart. So we're just going to look for the cheapest ship. That looks like this, 157,600. And we are just going to purchase it. Yep. And now, I'd like to view and modify my ships.
Okay, no problem.
And now this ship, I'm going to go to Shipbuilder. So here is where you modify your ships. So you can pull all the parts apart. So here's the grab jump. Oh, thank you very much, beloved. I got my alcohol. No, I'm just kidding. It's Coca-Cola. I'm screwing with y'all. Here's the engine. Here's the reactor. Here's the cockpit. The lower part of the cockpit. Here's the missile launcher. The docker. So if you hadn't seen this modification in this, the best thing about this game is being able to modify your ships, because you can do all of the parts on your ship and pull them all apart entirely. Complete with the equipment plates, complete with the landing gear, everything. You can see it from all sides. You can zoom way in and out. And you're like, I want to add part. I don't want any of these parts. Well, that's perfectly fine, because you could do this. Look at that. My ship doesn't exist anymore. I deleted it all. So, let's start from scratch. Add. Here's all the different sections. So let's go ahead and look at structural stuff first. So let's look at like landing gear. Dockers, engines, equipment. There's gear. Let's see what we want to add for our landing gear. This is the one we had on the base ship, which is the Pinpoint 4G. There's also variants. So you could do variants of the landing gear. So that's the NG10. It's angled. Here is the variant where it's angled backwards or forwards, depending on which way you want it. You could be angled forwards, backwards. That way you could have it, for example, have it where there's like one in the back, one in the front. So you can make it like a bug. What do we want our ship to look like? There's a lot of guides to build ships straight out of Star Wars or Firefly, other things like that in this game. There's entire YouTube channels entirely focused around building things using the base Starfield engine to build them. What do we want to what do we want to do? What do we want to have? Because I could build everything that add gear to the bottom after. because we can take all the parts we want. There's all these different cockpits also. Each of them has a different amount of crew stations. So you see how there's crew stations 2? All of them have 2 crew stations. Some of them have more cargo. So if we're going max cargo, that'd be the Daimyo. There's the Daimyo there. And yes, if you want to build a starship, you just have to make sure you have all the systems. You can check to see if it can fly. Watch this. I had flight check. That's underneath where my body is it says flight check. I see. Hey, look, it's missing a docker. It's missing an engine. It's missing a grav drive. It's missing a landing bay. There's no landing gear. There's no reactor. There's no shield. There's no fuel tank. Best war machine? I don't know. I don't know. That's completely up to us. Because the thing is, building ships in this game is amazing. So let me go ahead and delete that for now, or just move it off to the side. Oh, right. I can't do that. It'll auto redirect it. Let's just leave it for now. All right, let's add something here. So the best war machine. Well, I'm going to go and pull up on my phone. I'm going to make... You said war machine. Okay. Let me see here. As I know there's entire guides on this. All right, let's see what type of class we can do. Because I want to make sure I can make the ship. Because some of these... see, some of these require Starship Design rank 1, but most of these do not. Let's see here. Now, what we can do is if we want to go back to having the base ship and just change it from there, we can. So, let me see here. I'm going to go exit. Cancel modification. Here's the ship. So this is the base ship. Now, their weapon systems is where we want to build it around that. Now, obviously, there's a number of things we could do. Do we want to make them all automated? Because we can make automated turrets all over the ship. So it just shoots at everything around us and we never have to shoot at anything. We just fly in and it just shoots at everything. That's definitely an option. The most common thing for people to do is to make weapons, is to select weapons that are no, not that shipbuilder. So I'm going to add in the weapons category, there are turrets. Here's auto cannons, lasers. Eventually you can get what is it called? There's ones that disable ships. Missile launchers, electron beam. There's the IR laser, there's a missile launcher. You could get automated turrets, but I don't have that yet. Like, that's gonna require a few levels. There's all the Deimos wings and engines. I guess it's got all the parts. There's so much of the ship. Difference between what shield up better? Yes. So here's the thing. The way it works is the follows. Particle beams. Let's see if where it shows the types of damage. So, particle beams knock out shields, right? Particle beams knock out shields. And then lasers are good at eating through armor. And then you have all the other fun. Missiles are good at destroying hull. So usually what you do is you do particles until their shields are down, then switch to lasers, and then eventually switch to missiles. But as soon as their shields are down, you can start pounding them with missiles and lasers. And the way my current ship is, with this one, is it's got a missile launcher. I see an electron beam. And that's it. It's a very rudimentary ship. It's got a ramp in the back. I see the landing gear. It's got a Hope 5. It's got the 220 CB landing gear from Deimos and another 220 CB starboard and port. And the different ranges of weapons as well. Like, say, if I add, there are different ranges. Like here it says range of 800. This one's got a range of 1,000. It's a laser. This one's got a range of 4,000. That's a missile launcher. And there's a electron beam. Now, disruptor electron beams, they disable your ship systems without damaging them. That is very helpful because that means you can take someone down without having to spend a lot of time thinking about anything else. You can just disable their ship. So if you really want to make a ship capture vehicle, you could make it full of electrons and it could disable every ship without destroying it. That's very helpful. I know some people just have particle and electron or just electron because you can just disable everything. Now, the most expensive is the megawatt pulse laser. Can you... Yeah, well, you don't tow. What's going on? Why is my character... Okay, that's weird. You don't tow. Why is my character wibble wobbling? Hello, capture hands. Okay, there it goes. Capturing hands, okay. Why am I so far away? Apparently so. My character's not even moving right now. Oh, and now it's flipping around. What the hell's going on? I don't understand what's going on. It's really weird. Let me check something. Maybe something's off. It's tracking my face. It's tracking my hands. Tracking my shoulders. Tracking one hand but not the other. I think it's the coloration of my lights. I might have to change the coloration. It's bright enough outside that it's getting the blue from that, which is really weird. Yeah, it's the coloration. I'll have to change it. Let me change it to orange or red or something else. Hold on. There you go. That's red. Let's see if that tracks better. Okay, it's tracking my hands better with red. Also less harsh on my eyes. But it's not tracking my distance. What the hell's going on? I'll have to figure that out. One second. Let me reset the distance here. It always does this, where it moves me way the hell out. And I have no idea why. The full body, then upper body, and now it'll suddenly work. Yeah, so now it works. Sometimes you have to shift it farther away and then back, and then suddenly it fixes itself. Hell if I know why. I'll take red. Red's fine. Did you order the code red? Oh, sorry. Had to make that reference. At least once. All right. Back to it, everyone. So this is all the stuff there. Now, what is you mentioning there? Can you tow and sell vehicles? Sort of. You board the vehicle, and then it will fly itself back to base. You're basically telling it to return to your fleet, and then you can sell them. You sell them by the following. I like to ships for sale, right?
I'm sure you can find something you like.
So then you go over to sell, and you could sell either ships. And yes, you can even sell the first ship you ever get, the Frontier. If you really want to, you could freaking sell the first ship you ever get. Now, why would you sell the first ship you could get? I don't know, but you could do it if you wanted to. If you really want to sell it, you can. But most people want to have more crew on their ship and more power and jump further and all that stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to modify the ship, and we're going to add more stuff to it. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to go and do shipbuilder, and I'm going to add more from the front of the ship to the back. So I'm going to see what we want to add. Now, first thing we want to do, we want to take this front of our ship, we want to move it forward. There we go. So we could add some more stuff in the middle. So let's add more stuff to the ship. Now, this is landing gear. That is a Stroud all-in-one berth. Now, obviously, we can add more landing gear here if we want. Or we could add something else. Let's add something here. Let's see. How about another reactor? There, that'll bump up my power quite a bit. What reactor do we have on the ship? We got a HE3 tank. We got a grav drive. What do we have as a reactor? We have a Tomac 050 reactor. Let's pull that off. And let's add another reactor. So this reactor looks like it's adds a lot of extra hull. This one looks better. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's move this away. Put this in. And let's move it up. So moving it up is R. There we go. We've added it on there. So now we have another reactor on the ship. We brought our power up to 32. Double the reactor, everyone, as you said. So this reactor was 16. That was 16. We now have extra reactor power. Hey, Blue Dragon. So let's say we want to add weaponry to this thing. Let's add more decks. Let's see. Oh, there's a hab. Hold on. I saw a hab. Hold on. Delete that. Let's go ahead and add our part here. Let's add a hab. This is a 2x2x2 double decker. That's kind of insane. We don't need that. We just need a. Then here we go. Here's a double decker. It is a module, comes in several different interior configurations. Now we could do all in one berth. This will give us extra passenger seats. There's our all-in-one berth. We're going to move this, and we're going to move it down. There we go. We now extended the ship out more. Let's add another landing gear. Errors. All right, let's see here. So we need another one of these. So let's get another one. What is this? 4G landing gear. So I'm going to go ahead and do add. Let's go to landing gear. Let's add some more to the sides. Let's add another one. Let's see. How does it rotate? I forgot what rotate was. Hold on. Pan. No, flip. There it is. There we go. We've now added more landing gear over there. Hey, Blue Dragon, by the way, how's it going? And now we want to say, let's add some more weapons and stuff. So let's add some more weapons on top of the ship, shall we? That was the berth 2x1. This is all worth 3x1, which is even longer. I could change the color of it. So if I want it to be the white, for example, or I could make it very white. There you go. Sneeze, apparently. Goodness gracious. All right, let's go ahead and add some more weaponry. All right, let's see. Let's add some electron beams. Oh, it's equipment plate. Ah, I need equipment plate. Hold on. Engineers. Dockers. We already have one of those. That's all the different types of cockpits. There's the cargo module, so you can store a lot more cargo. Where's the plates? Oh, weapon mount. Found it. The heck is this? What is this? This is a weapon mount? Where does it go? Oh, I see. Oh, you could actually click on this and you could mount. Oh, okay. Yeah. I see. I don't know how to attach this. This is really weird. I don't know how to attach it at all. There's got to be a way to do it. There, rotate? Okay, I don't know how to attach this thing. It looks like it's designed to go on the front of a ship, but I don't see where it would fit. Maybe I have to have this thing on top. Oh, I bet the weapon mount goes on the top. Yeah, I bet it goes on the top. I bet I have to add something on top of the ship. 1 second. I'm going to add... let's see, add something... Nova Cowling. That's a Nova weapon mount. Do we have a Deimos weapon mount? Horizon weapon mount. Oh, here we go. There you go, weapon mount. Got it. All right. There it is. You have to hit Z. So you do Control, G, and then Z, and then it flips. There you go. It was kind of tricky, but I figured it out. Okay, let's go put some weapons on these, shall we? All right, let's put some electron beams on these suckers. Oh, wow, out on the other side too? All right. No, 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 no. There we go. Let's electron beam on there. And let's do, oh wait, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull this off. Pull these off. There we go. So now I should be able to duplicate to there. Duplicate to there. Duplicate to there. Let's delete that. There we go. All right, we got a lot of guns now. An absolute ton of guns. Let's do this. This is so silly. I absolutely love how silly this is. This is the most silly I could think of. All right, we got a lot of guns to fire. So let's do this, sucker. I should probably add something across here so that the guns aren't lined up with each other, because that wouldn't work. I mean, the guns are literally lined up behind each other. So I'm probably gonna have to add something. Here, let me get rid of these. Wait, actually, let's pull these out. There you go. All right, let's go add the little small thing off to the side. So let's do add. Oh, actually, I could do it here. Patch. Ooh, bracer. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. Let's do another bracer over here. There you go. We now have a lot of guns. Look at all of our Electrum guns and cringe. All right. God, all right, let's get this little plate. Put it up here. There, I've moved my rockets up. This is crazy. That's a landing gear thing. I guess I could do... Yeah, it's 4G landing gear. Yeah, I don't have more of it. They don't sell any here. That's why I can't take it. Okay, that's fine. This will have to work for now. Let's see if there's anything we want to add underneath. What else do we want to... Oh, more shields. Our shields are low. On our engine's low. So let's add more shields. Let's go to shields here. So this gives us max power 4. Regen rate 355. Yeah, we'll do that. So that's H3 tank. That's the shield generator. All right, so let's do shield generator up here. Let's do another one of these. There you go. Got a shield attached. Our mass is too high. Hold on. What's the errors? Flight check. Ship cost. Oh, only one shield generator. Okay, that's fair. That's perfectly fine. I don't mind. Only one shield module is allowed. So I can't do this. I have to have one shield generator. How is that compared to my original? Let's see. Here's my shield generator. That's a Docker. Where's my shield generator? Grav H3. Reactor. That's higher hull. All right, let's get rid of you. All right, there we go. That still works. H3 tank. Grav drive. Where's the generator? Shield generator. 340. 355. It's better. All right, there we go. F. Oh no, it has to be on top. Okay, fine. All right, let's see. Flight check. Ship has unattached modules. Oh yeah, it does. All right. Ship weapon usage. Ship is using too much power for weapons. Reduce weapon count. Okay, that's fine. All I will do is I will delete weapons until that goes away. Oh, here we go. Reduce mass or add engines to improve mobility. Ship is missing a weapon assignment. Oh, you could assign weapons? All right, I'm gonna put all the weapons out here on the edges. All right, let's get rid of you. Boop. Let's get you another one. So let's go ahead and select you, Control G, and then right there. All right, there we go. So I've got my weapons on there. I'll uncancel. Back. All right, let's try flight check. Too much power, reduce weapon count. Ah, all right, fine. There. Flight check. Missing a weapon assignment. How do we assign weapons? I don't know how to assign weapons. Edit spacebar. I don't understand how to assign weapons. That's the one thing I can't figure out. How do you assign weapons? All right, let's go to weapons. Tab, exit. So as Icarus we set the cargo hold, there are some warnings for ship and flight confirmed. Accept modification. Okay. They're all particle weapons. Tab. All right. Here's my ship. So this is my new ship. It's not great, but this is me having built the ship literally a second ago. So let's see how it looks inside. It's okay, I'll have to go fairly shortly myself, Ecstasy, by the way, because I'll have an alarm set off for 6 o'clock. All right, so we have it set to where we get up into the ship and we go straight through all the way to the cockpit. So we made it as simple as possible to set up. The cargo on the ship is 260. We need to add more cargo, so we'll have to think about doing that in the future. All right, let's get in. Let's take off in our interesting ship. Let's see how much power we can put in this thing. Alright, shields to full, engines to full, particle weapons almost to full. Alright, let's go ahead and set the cruise. And let's cruise. Let's go to Gagarin, I think. Actually, I'll let it just pilot on its own. Let's zoom out to third person. There it is, Q. Q switches you to a third person. Your switch here, you hold a Q. And there we go. We are now in cruise mode and we can watch our ship fly through space. So there we go. This is what our ship looks like. Flying through space. I need to add some more stuff down below because it's really weird to not have anything down there. What can you do? Oh, there's a particle weapon. I see it. I didn't even see it down there. Do you see it? It's on the bottom of the ship right there. So I'm going to move that up and put it up on top of that. But the fact we can now cruise around between planets is amazing to me. I love that that's a thing. Being able to turn off all the rest of that and just cruise through space. This is now your EVE Online gameplay. Or Homeworld. We're now playing Homeworld, everyone. We'll just start hearing Mothership over and over again. Oops, see, and when we get a certain distance from a planet, it automatically kicks up in speed. We don't have to touch anything for that. And out we go. Just cruise between whatever planets you want. And now we're just traveling out there through interstellar space. Which I think is neat as hell. Interesting sound effects. See, what I want to hear right now is I want to hear the music from, what's it called? The one where you're like avian or a Nova species, or I forget the name of it. It's the one where you're going down and settling on various planets. You're traveling around the whole galaxy. I can't remember the name of it, but it's a classic. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I love the fact you can do this. The novelty will wear off eventually, but what I can do is I can tell it. Now I'm just cruising deep space right now, see? So, while you're cruising deep space, you can just get up and go walk around and wait to get an encounter. So, let's see what we got here. Looks like we got some food here. Said to be turkey. We can rest. Here's the Canuck double-double. We'll just go use the restroom while we're waiting. Because unlike a lot of other games, they actually have a freaking outhouse. I like how the sound is actually coming from your engines. You can actually straight up hear it. It's the thing I've always wondered. There's a mission in the base game where you can wander around on a ship that's on a cruise going through the place. I think it's like ship on the stars or something like that. But it's something I always wondered, why isn't that in the base game where you can actually go on a cruise? Because you would expect it to be a thing. Well, here you actually do have the ability to go on a cruise. If you want to, you can get all your people on board the ship and just go fly through deep space. You know, just chillax and just fly. Not worry about where. It's all about the journey instead of the destination here. I'll have to definitely add more cargo, though, at some point in the future. Probably more agents, more cargo. Once we get better starship engineering, we can get better parts. Sounds like we're getting close to something, but I can't tell what. I'm gonna get on, see what it is, because I'm hearing as if I'm finding something. Oh, there's a ship. All right, let's see what's in the ship. Sure enough, we just encountered another ship out here. All right, let's go take a look at that ship that we're passing by in deep space. Let's go up to normal speed. Orbital deceleration, inertial dampeners engaged. All right, let's take a look at the ship. What ship? Where is it? Oh, it's a derelict. We found a derelict ship, everyone. To boldly go where no man has gone before. These are the voyages. All right, let's go board. See what's there.
Greetings, Captain.
Hey, Vasco. Where the heck is she anyway? I thought she was following me, but she didn't show up. Oh, this person's... Wait, are they dead? Yeah, they're dead. I'll take what they got here. Oh, nice. Nice. I love the little helmets. Oh, they're dead. Complete. Oh, someone else was doing the autopilot system test. Diagnosis and tests of the complete autopilot system are clear. Simulations all completed successfully. Program is able to identify how to jump from system to system in optimal patterns. Linda's algorithm for the traveling salesman problem proved quite effective. It's able to react to unforeseen obstacles, navigate around other ships, and radio with spaceports and Vanguard officers. In short, self-driving spacecraft just became a reality. All that's left for me now is to test the main voyage. Then on to fame and fortune and making the world a better place. Oh no. She died. Today is launch day. Math should be correct. Another round of diagnostic scan simulation tests were successful. If anything goes wrong, I can always revert to manual controls. When I next write a report, I'll be in orbit around Jemison. I reached Jemison without any problem. Caps works like a dream. All rigs were normal, exactly as predicted. I don't have much as to lift a finger to travel anywhere I want. It even took me down to the New Atlantis spaceport and I was able to treat myself to a fine lunch. I sent the initial reports to Linda. It's going to change much of us. The next test is a multi-jump voyage. I've selected Mars as my destination. Will be nice to wave farewell to those morons at Deimos as I push them into obscurity. Uh-oh. Second voyage entirely by capsule successfully completed. I reached the Sol system without issue. The jump spat me out at Jupiter rather than Mars. Just a minor calibration issue. That's not minor. I've already adjusted it to accommodate. This is why we test. Linda messaged me suggesting I return since she fears there may be an error in her algorithm. She did say she didn't trust me to adjust her numbers, but I know what she meant. Either way, I can't stop now. To do so without completing the final jump would risk jeopardizing her contract with Tayo. One more test, giving full autonomous control over to Caps, and we should be clear. I'm sure my adjustments are accurate. We are so close. I am surrounded by the vast darkness of space. Something went completely wrong. Linda was right. I shouldn't have touched her figures. With each jump, the caps was taking me further and further away from any system I could hope to contact for help. When it finally stopped, I was here. And here's nowhere. I'm going to revert to manual controls and return home. Hopefully we can salvage this. More problems. Reverting to manual controls proved to be a multi-day challenge. As I sabotaged more of the ship systems than I intended to when writing and installing caps. In retrospect, I should have run diagnostics and simulations on those systems as well. Live and learn, or learn at least. I believe I've got the controls back online, but there's another problem. Cap's last series of jumps consumed almost all of our fuel. I should have enough to get into range to call for help, but it is going to be close. Next time I hire a test pilot. Unknown, who cares? Location hell, operator failure, oh no. Something went wrong again when I attempted to jump manually. Some part of Caps took control again. Adjusted my course. I don't know where I've ended up, but I do know that it's further from civilization than intended. Further, I've been before, and I have no fuel to jump again. All I can do is drift and wait for the end. The mission was my everything, and now it cost me everything. There is no hope. I'm sorry. Well, and then you died. I only got ammo on the ship, at least. Bed packs. Wait, did you run out of food? Was there food over here? I guess there was... They ran out of food. I guess they ran out of food. Or oxygen. Well, it can't be... I mean, I guess it could be oxygen. Looks like the oxygen's good here, though. There's the captain's locker. All right. Let's see. Ship has been rendered inoperable. Okay, well, I can't steal this ship then. Because I wouldn't mind trying out the cap system, but they kind of screwed it up.
Captain, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
Yep, I am glad to have survived my recent sleep cycle as well.
Oh, great. Another follower. Thanks, Diddy Made It. Your taste in streams is almost as questionable as your life choices.
Thanks, Lucifer. All right. Now, let's see here. So let me go back off from that ship. And I am going to go and land at Jemison. And then that's where I'll call it for the day, because I got to go and pack myself up to go to my training. So let's go ahead and zoom out there and hit hold down Q. And now we're flying to Jemison via autopilot. Away we go back to Jemison, where nobody knows your name. I like the slow acceleration. Like it's staged acceleration as you get closer or farther away from things. Oh, wow. All right, let me go stand up while this is doing its thing. Let's just sit down in a chair and drink some water while we're waiting to arrive at Jemison. And just watch it outside the window as we get closer to Jemison. I drink my soda now. All right. Well, let's actually eat some stuff in game. Let's have some maple cola and have a snack pack. Ah, good stuff. I love that in the bottom left it shows that the autopilot's on. We just get to chill till we arrive there. I wonder if it'll give me an alert when we arrive, or if it will not. Well, that's an alert saying it picked up something on the sensors, but it wasn't an interdiction. That is the something is on the scanners alert. Which I don't have to do anything for that. It's only when it's an actual, like, klaxon thing. Little whir, like, then that tells me that I'm actually under threat. Otherwise, I'm just chilling. I'm gonna have to add a spot to craft and to research so that I have something to work on while I am traveling through space. Because I haven't added any of those spots. It looks like I could add some stuff here. There's some flat areas to add some of that. Here's a dartboard. I could add maybe a station here. I think we have a crafting area here. Yeah, gallery. Yeah, I could cook for stuff right here. Yep. Sure enough, alien sandwiches, alien tea, grilled cheese. You can get all the ingredients for it, so you can actually make food. I have plenty of sleeping quarters, though. Like, you can't say that I'm not prepared for having a lot of crew. I definitely am. Looks like we're more than halfway to it. Let's get multi-pack. Some meat there, synth meat turkey. How close are we getting? 2,000 light seconds? All right. So it shouldn't take too long to get there. We'll just go and use the restroom while we wait. Oh, I like it. It's kind of like a foggy glass thing, so you can see through it, but it's good enough to give you privacy. So you can see if there's someone out there and who they are, but they can't really see details inside. That's why if you close it, you really can't see except there's a person there and that's it. Interesting. Ooh, a board game. Starlocked. I don't know that one. Can you settle the settled systems? You see... let's see, I see the Freedoms group. Oh, I think we're here. Yep, we're arriving at Jameson. Yep, it's saying we're here. That was the klaxons, by the way, in case you were curious what it's going to sound like. More fun when you're traveling with other people, but it's definitely something you can do on your own. I figure if we do that in Star Wars, it'll be me asking y'all for if you have a specific questions or want to chat with me about anything or make plans. We could do that whenever we're at a planet or where we're traveling between places. All right, let's switch it in here. Let's go land. Oh, there's that party cruise out there. They're not far away either, apparently. All right. Let's go to the lodge. I'll go in, go to the lodge and save, and we'll quit there because I got to go and do my training. It starts in about 12 minutes. So I got to go do that. All right, Sarah, where are you? Upstairs? Are you in your office? No? Okay, where is everyone? It's like everyone ran off because they heard I was... Oh, there you are! I'm making a fool of myself, but you're right here.
We're just at the beginning of this mystery, and you're going to be there for it.
Yeah. Let's go.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned... That means people... I've been letting my
I'm excited. Let's go.
Felt the same way when I started. But it's not just that. I'm going to be sticking.
Got it. You and me. Let's go.
We'll need to head to Mast. And listen. Every member of Constant...
Understood. Let's go.
Good.
All right. I'm going to fast travel back to the ship. We're going to get the heck out of here. I'm not going to do that mission. I'm just going to go straight to my ship and save. All right, I'll get back in my vehicle, I'll hop out, and I'll save. All right. Okay, they have changed the boosting slightly. Vehicle driving still is nice. I'm just glad they have vehicles to drive. Oh wait, I need to refuel, don't I? Hey, Vasco.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
Oh wow, my ship is so long it now sticks out over the entrance.
You should got anything you need to offload? Trade Authority is always buying. Kiosk right here for you.
Yeah, let's go. Get on my ship, save, hop off.
You should see some of the ships with your hand near. Like their owners, for decorating their ships with heat leech nests would be a nice touch.
Captain, where are we headed next?
We are going to be flying around the systems, exploring new worlds, new life, and new civilizations, to boldly go where no one could go before. But first, we will be leaving it here for today. Thank you for joining me at SNMGD. My name has been Mathadar. Have yourself a wonderful day. Have yourself a wonderful night. I'm sure Monstrous will probably stream at some point, knowing it. If not, I will. But until then, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye!